I don't have enough for Taco Bell, but what I do have pleases me greatly. This is the first box set for Ravenloft that probably came out around 88 or 89. We'll take a look for that as we go along. And because it's open, I'm going to be able to cover the interior contents of the box with you. On the cover, you've got either a vampire or it might be their version of Strahd getting ready to take a bite out of his current victim. A beautiful, probably village girl. And inside, we've got the main booklet for the whole game. I don't think there's a secondary booklet inside this one. There's just this book, and it is big. It's probably about 130 pages or so. My set came with 6 maps, so whoever had this before me, obviously I got it used, they probably forgot that some of the maps were supposed to go back in some of the other sets or whatever that they had. So I've got some extra maps because only 4 maps are supposed to come with this set. And I think the oddballs would probably be these. They look like almost desert secondary maps, or maybe some islands just offshore or whatever. But yeah, Badlands and what have you. Really interesting. So anyway, and of course, these sets always come with a flyer or something to advertise the RPGA, the Role-Playing Association. So besides the main book, you've got a bunch of cardstock pieces, usually an image on the front, and then on the back it explains to you if a building, who lives here, what the setup is going to be with the an actual adventure, probably just in 2 or 3 pages with a setup, the monsters, and the conclusion inside the main booklet. This looks like one of those old temples that's in like Nepal or one of those strange countries. Rudria's Pagoda, yeah. Look at that, there's like tigers. So they gave it kind of almost an East Indian feel to it. There's some more castles and places here. Now this is not Ravenloft, this is definitely another place. Aslan's Castle, whoever that is. Maybe there's been a novel or 2 written with somebody by that name. There we go, another one, another fortress. And this one's definitely seen some damage and some battle. You can see the holes in the roof and everything there. Castle of Forlorn. Just want to say that that's a box set that came out after this. So you can either use that as a basic thing or you can use the box set. This looks like structures all fashioned together. It's an estate, probably for people that are all kind of huddled together and are worried about the things that come out in the night. And here's another thing, another castle. There's it looks like a land with just a bunch of old castles. Here finally is Strahd's castle, and you're not going to get the main adventure here. You're going to have to buy, for 2nd edition, it was given a different name, but for 1st edition, it's Ravenloft, and then for the 2nd edition, I forget the clever name they gave it, but it was reprinted for the 2nd edition. Mordheim's Estate. That name kind of resonates probably with 40K players. Let's see, what do we got here? Now this image originally came from a great Ravenloft 2, and then there's a sub name after it, and then they get you a list here of altered magic. Some magic in the Ravenloft world, Barovia, I think. It doesn't work as well as, say, on Greyhawk or Forgotten Realms or some of the other prime material planes. These spells are perverse or just don't even work on the Ravenloft plane of mist. And then you've got undead table here, undead that can't be turned, undead by hit dice. They're just different rules. There are horror checks. There's fear recovery, and I thought there was there's a bunch of stuff there, and you can bet too that madness is probably easier to get in Ravenloft. All these are just castles. There was just a lot of leaders and whatever just shutting themselves in from the evil that is out in the world. Yeah, it's all sorts of, what is this? Yagno Petruna's Temple. Interesting. Haslick's Estate. And here's, finally we've come to a famous inn. So the family that runs this are probably very well known. And now we've got some weird cards. Maybe there's vampires in the family, maybe there's not. They could be gypsies, or the Vistani, how they name them. Renier, that's kind of a French name. Oh, they're rare. They're were-rats. How about that? How about that? Timothy. He looks like a famous sea captain. Probably shouldn't be showing you guys this stuff, but I'm having fun with it. Oh, he's a werewolf. Okay. Maybe he just dresses the part. And the artwork's not great, but it's not bad either. There's, what is this? Down there. He's an enchanter. So he's a mage specialist. And this is somebody by the name of Weathermay. The Weathermay family. Let's see. Well, he's a good guy. He's a ranger. Okay. And then you got this person here. Sorry about that. I am trying to keep the phone charged and everything while I'm going along. What is this? Boritsi. And this is, she's a lord. Oh no, Ivan. Whatever. I don't know. Doesn't really say. Con 22. 0 level human. Oh, he's got some sort of curse. He can turn any object into poison. Well, that's crazy. Okay. Just loads of more and more castles and temples here. Whoever drew the maps, or rather the pictures of these, really good. And then finally, you've got the original image of Ravenloft, the very first module. I think it was I6. You've got monsters and militia up top here with soldiers, strong arming lawmen. Sorry. And it tells you the damage, hit points, and what they use. Monsters lurking in Ravenloft. It gives you what they think is a entire list of monsters available to use for the Dungeon Master. Native settings. They tell you where to go find them. All right. I hope you enjoyed looking at that. Here's the back of the box. A New Realm of Horror Adventures. It was $18 when it first came out, and this was $19.90. How about that? So it took them a few years before they decided to come out with this. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good evening.